Hello, I've been thinking about this Randonautica app. I've seen people use it on YouTube. So if you don't know what it is, it says, I found something here, it says Randonautica is an app that sends you on random adventures to explore the world around you. All you have to do is share your location, set an intention, and follow the direction to a random point that the app generates for you. The theory is you will find something relevant to your intention. So that's putting your will out. You have to have an intention. You have to think about something and concentrate on it, or something like that. Apparently, well, that sounds like it could be lesser magic to me. Now, I'm not saying that every single case, because obviously a lot of people are using it, and a lot of people are probably going places and not finding anything. But apparently, some people are finding things. For example, somebody found a dead body, didn't they? So I'm just wondering if, in cases like that, it is an example of lesser magic. Now, what is lesser magic? Well, I'm going to try to explain what lesser magic is. Just 1 second. So, what is magic? Magic. That's like the kind of magic that stage magicians would do. So it's like sleight of hand and things like that. Or then there's the other spelling, which is with a K, which is the kind of magic that Aleister Crowley did. I don't like Aleister Crowley, by the way, but if I'm going to talk about it, I'll have to talk about him at some point, I suppose. But yeah, I don't like him. He was a Satanist. But anyway, that's the difference. The magic he did is apparently real magic. Anyway, the dictionary that I've got here says magic, the power of apparently influencing events by using mysterious or supernatural forces. Okay, so magic, Thelma. Magic in the context of Aleister Crowley. This is from Wikipedia. Thelma is a term used to show and differentiate the occult from performance magic, and is defined as the science and art of causing change to occur in conformity with will, including mundane acts of will as well as ritual magic. Crowley wrote that it is theoretically possible to cause in any object any change of which that object is capable by nature. John Simmons and Kenneth Grant attached a deeper occult significance to this preference. Crowley saw magic as the essential method of a person to reach true understanding of self and act according to one's true will, which he saw as the reconciliation between free will and destiny. Crowley described the process in his magic book 4. One must find out for oneself and make sure beyond doubt who one is, what one is, why one is, being thus conscious of the proper course to pursue. The next thing is to understand the conditions necessary to following it out. After that, one must eliminate oneself, every element alien or hostile to success, and develop these parts of oneself which are specifically needed to control the aforesaid conditions. So it's about, the way I understand it is that it's about imposing your will on the world, but in a non-physical way. That's what magic is. I think that's what he's saying anyway. I mean, I'm not an expert, but anyway, that's what I think. There are several ways to view what magic is again. At the most broad, it can be defined as any willed action leading to intended change. It can also be seen as general sets of methods used to accomplish the great work of mystical attainment. At the practical level, magic most often takes place practices and forms of ritual, including banishing, invocation, evocation, Eucharist ritual. What's like what they do in Catholicism, I think. consecration and purification, astral travel, yoga, sex magic, and divination. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, if lesser magic is bringing about change in the world using your will, then isn't this Randonautica app kind of working in the same way? You're trying to will something to happen. So like, you know, you have to have an intention of something that you want to find. So if you think, I don't know, supernatural, and then you go off and you find some kind of you find a ghost or something like that, then that's your will being put out into the world and bringing it back to you. Now, like I said, I'm sure it doesn't work all the time, but if people are finding dead bodies and all these weird things, you know, something to think about, isn't it? Anyway, tell me what you think in the comment sections below. But I will tell you this: I won't be downloading it. I mean, I have to go everywhere on foot anyway, so if something did kick off, I'd have to run away. Well, I'm not doing that because I don't run for anybody. But anyway, let me know what you think, and if you liked this video, then consider, you know, giving it a like and maybe subscribe to my channel. But yeah, definitely tell me what you think, your opinions, and, you know, do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? And if you don't, or if you do, then tell me why. I'd be very interested. I always read people's comments, and you know, let me know what you think of the video, even if you think it were crap. But if you think it were crap, tell me why, so that I can improve upon it and, you know, make the next one more interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye for now. That's Moloch, spelled M-O-L-O-C-H. Wikipedia says this about Moloch. Moloch is the biblical name of a Canaanite god. Sorry, Canaanite, but I mean, that still goes back to the same kind of area as Babylon anyway. Associated with child sacrifice through fire or war. The name Moloch results from dysphomatic vocalization. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't read that word. In the Second Temple period of Thenium, based on the root milk king, MLK that is. There are many number of Canaanite gods with names based on the root, which became summarily associated with Moloch, including biblical Malacham, I'm not sure, M-A-L-K-A-M, Great King it means. Milcom, which appears to refer to God of the Ammonites, who would, I believe, were Nephilim, but I won't go off onto that one at the moment, as well as Tyrian. I'm not sure how you say these names. Anyway, it goes back to the ancient world, basically. It says rabbinical tradition depicted Moloch as a bronze statue heated with fire into which the victims were thrown. This has been associated with reports of Greco-Roman authors on child sacrifice in Carthage to Baal Hamon, actually, it says. Archaeological excavations since the 1920s have produced evidence of child sacrifice in Carthage, as well as inscriptions including the term MLK, either a I'm wasting my time with this. I can't read some of these words. Anyway, it goes back to child sacrifice, and for the people who know who Alex Jones is, he infiltrated a place called Bohemian Grove, and at Bohemian Grove, all these wealthy businessmen and politicians and things like that, they go, I think it's once a year, and they do a thing called the what's it called? The bonfire of care, or the burning of care, where they burn this effigy, and it's supposed to be represent burning the cares and sacrificing it to Moloch, which they have a giant owl. Now, apparently it's not a stone owl, it's supposed to be like a I don't know what you call it, like a fiberglass thing. But anyway, why are they doing that? And why is this Randonautica using an owl, which is Moloch? Well, maybe the people who made the app didn't know that, but I find it a little bit of a coincidence. Anyway, I just thought I'd add that in just just as a side note. Yeah, the other thing I wanted to bring up as well is the logo, or whatever you want to call it, is an owl. Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, but the owl is a very occult symbol, and it's used to represent Moloch, which is a demon from Babylon.